Pushing hard enough, I threw away the cylinders and all the heavy stuff. I strapped a iron wheel. The sleek and shiny cruisers try to overtake the beast, but I'll turn their plastic bodies into a mechanical feast. I vent the superheated gas directly in their path. They can't handle the pressure of the Victorian wrath. I'm a stoker of the neon, a master of the heat, pounding out a rhythm on the industrial street. The clockwork is ticking, the battery is full. I'm winning every battle in the gravitational pull. Crank the pressure higher, let the rivets start to pop. When the plasma starts to boil, there is no way to stop. A Victorian nightmare in a silicon world, watching as the future is mechanically unfurled. Plasma punk, roaring in the gear, the only kind of engine that the megacity fears. Steam and electricity, fire in the wire, burning up the asphalt with a heavy dark desire. Plasma punk, a monster made of steel. The power of 1,000 suns beneath the iron wheel. Stoke the fire, turn the wheel. Cold copper, hot steel, vent the core. Plasma punk, roaring in the gear, the only kind of engine that the megacity fears. Steam and electricity, fire in the wire, burning up the asphalt with a heavy dark desire. Plasma punk, a monster made of steel. The power of 1,000 suns beneath the iron wheel. Steam settling, gears locking, power down. That you've ever seen. A subtle flick of steering, I clip the rear and right. The limousine loses balance in the pale moonlight. execution that you've ever seen. No witnesses, no evidence, just the physics and the violence. Target eliminated. Alloy assassin striking from the dark, leaving on the asphalt a permanent mark. 100 miles an hour, a surgical strike, taking out the targets on the neon turnpike. Alloy assassin, a ghost in the machine, the cleanest execution that you've ever seen. Fading into black, black, black. Radar clear, clear, clear. Contract closed. Made of junk and a spirit made of rage. A wild animal escaping from a digital cage. No shiny chrome for me, just the rust and the grime, committing every violent and electronic crime. I don't need the polish, I don't need the slick. I'm a heavy duty hammer and I'm hitting you quick. The engine screaming static, the radiator's black. Once the beast is coming, there is no turning back. Hear the speakers blow and hear the signal tear. There's a smell of burning rubber and of ozone in the air. I'm a glitch in the perfection, an error in the soul, losing the perspective and losing the control. Pit crushed barbarian, tearing up the road, carrying the weight of a heavy metal load. A nightmare of the analog, a nightmare of the noise, destroying all the limits and destroying all the toys. Pit crushed barbarian, the king of the waste, giving all the city a violent little taste. The sirens start to glitch when I roll into the view. I'm a low resolution hazard coming straight for you. I ram the luxury cruisers, I smash the plastic doors, winning all the petty and the underground wars. My dashboard is a cemetery of the broken lights, the veteran of 1,000 and the dirty weekend fights. I am the raw reality, the logic of the fist, the only thing that's real in the holographic mess. Digital trash, physical crash, break the system for the cash. Destroy everything. Crushed barbarian, tearing up the road, carrying the weight taste. Signal lost. Static remains. Barbarian. Barbarian.
Found it in the alley where the junkers lay. A solid chrome casing from a bygone day. No label on the plastic, no title on the spine. I push it in the deck and watch the speakers shine. The music starts to play, a frequency so strange. I watch the holographic billboards start to change. The advertisements vanish, replaced by glowing lines. A hidden architecture of the lost designs. The melody's a cipher, the rhythm is a key, unlocking an illusion for my eyes to see. The streets are shifting slowly, bending out of place, guiding me to somewhere in the cyberspace. Playing the chrome cassette, altering the view, showing me a city that I never knew. A treasure map encoded in the analog base, leading me to find a forgotten place. Chrome cassette, spinning in the dash, turning all the modern reality to ash. The GPS is glitching, tracking something new. Coordinates of violet, coordinates of blue. I follow every chord, I follow every beat, driving down an invisible, glowing street. It leads me to a warehouse buried in the wall, a secret sanctuary hidden from them all. I park a car in silence, leave the engine on. The magic is complete, the mystery is drawn. The melody's a
The vault is open and the servers are destroyed. I got the crypto diamonds falling in the void. 10 million credits loaded in the trunk. I'm leaving the security completely sunk. I punched the heavy metal sliding out the gate. I got a dinner reservation, can't be late. The choppers are descending, shining down the beam, but I'm already gone like a cyber dream. The siren sends a wailing, lighting up the rear. I kick it into overdrive, I have no fear. A V8 muscle burning up the modern grid. I'm the greatest thief the city ever hit. Cyber heist getaway, ripping up the town. I'm wearing all the money like a neon crown. The interceptor's crashing in my rearview glass. They simply do not have the horsepower to pass. Cyber heist getaway, catch me if you dare. I'm throwing digital illusions in the air. They set a barricade on Highway 64. I guess they didn't read the legend of my lore. I hit the ramp of concrete, launching to the sky. A chrome torpedo flying right before their eye. I land upon the suspension of the lower deck and leave the police cruisers in a massive wreck. The payload is secure, the engine's running hot. I'm taking everything the megacorps have got. The sirens is a wailing, lighting up the rear. I kick it into overdrive, I have no fear. A V8 muscle burning up the modern grid. I'm the greatest thief the city ever hit. Cyber heist getaway, ripping up the town. I'm wearing all the money like a neon crown. The interceptor's crashing in my rearview glass. They simply do not have the horsepower to pass. Cyber heist getaway, catch me if you dare. I'm throwing digital illusions in the air. Left, right, high through the gap. I'm erasing off the map. Credits in the bank, money in the tank. See ya never. Cyber heist getaway, ripping up the town. I'm wearing all the money like a neon crown. The interceptor's crashing in my rearview glass. They simply do not have the horsepower to pass. Cyber heist getaway, catch me if you dare. I'm throwing digital illusions in the air. Rolling in the credits, losing the tail, smooth criminal. This is the altar where I stand alone. 1,000 races written in the dust, a monument of carbon and of rust. The canyon walls are closing in the night, reflecting back the final burst of light. I check the gauges, everything is clear. There is no room for hesitation here. Pushing past the warning, shattering the dial, measuring the glory in a final mile. The engine sings a melancholy song. This is the only place where I belong. Red line requiem echoing above, a sacrifice of metal and of love. I'm riding on the edge of the abyss, sealing my existence with a burning kiss. Red line requiem beyond the mortal frame. I leave the world a legend and a name. They'll find the tire marks upon the edge, a testament of broken speed and pledge. But they will never find the driver's ghost. I'm drinking with the angels, making up a toast. The gravitation loses all control. I'm trading in the chassis for my soul. A comet tearing through the velvet sky, a beautiful and violent way to fly. Pushing past the warning, shattering the dial, measuring the glory in a final mile. The engine sings a melancholy song. This is the only place where I belong. Red line requiem echoing above, a sacrifice of metal and of love. I'm riding on the edge of the abyss, sealing my existence with a burning kiss. Red line requiem beyond the mortal frame. I leave the world a legend and a name. No gravity, no turning back. The ultimate escape. Off the track. Witness me. Red line requiem concrete at 195. I knew right in that moment I wouldn't stay alive. The metal crushed to pieces, the fire took the rest. I died upon the asphalt, I failed the mortal test. But when I woke up driving, the road was made of gold. The engine block was flawless, a beauty to behold. I saw the gates of silver, the pillars of the light. I entered the arena in the middle of the night. A highway of the heroes, reaching to the sky, where the engines never shatter and the legends never die. The chrome is always shining, the fuel will never end. I'm driving with the masters, I'm driving with my friends. Welcome to the neon Valhalla, the great eternal hall for the riders of the flame, where every single spirit has a legendary name. Racing on the thunder, drifting on the clouds, leaving the mortality and leaving all the shrouds. Neon Valhalla, the ultimate reward for those who live and perish by the cybernetic sword. I see the phantom drivers, the kings of yesterday, lining up the vehicles to play the endless play. We rev the holy engines, a symphony of power. This is the final circuit, the everlasting hour. No police to chase us, no syndicates to fear, just the pure perfection in the highest of the gear. We race into the cosmos, a brotherhood of speed, fulfilling the eternal and the mechanical need. A highway of the heroes, reaching to the sky, where the engines never shatter and the legends never die. The chrome is always shining, the fuel will never end. I'm driving with the masters, I'm driving with my friends. Welcome to the neon Valhalla, the great eternal hall for the riders of the flame, where every single spirit has a legendary name. Racing on the thunder, drifting on the clouds, leaving the mortality and leaving all the shrouds. is a memory. The gravity is gone. I'm a ghost of the current and I'm keeping it on. The interceptors scatter like the shadows in the glare. They can't find a target when the target isn't there. I'm a pulse of pure energy, a bullet in the wire, setting all the logic of the system on the fire. The red line is a liar, I can push it even more, kicking down the hinges of the interstellar door. Track the beam, feel the scream, the ultimate reality, the ultimate dream, maximum precision. Laser line lunacy, tearing up the track. Once I hit the trigger, there is no turning back. A symphony of photons, a symphony of speed, fulfilling every animal and every human need. Laser line lunacy, shatter the divide with the entire galaxy. Standing by my side. Target reached. Laser offline. Lunacy, lunacy, lunacy.
The sirens are crying a couple blocks back. They're looking for a vehicle painted in black. I press on the console, engage the design. The optical armor begins to align. The molecules shift in a beautiful wave, a technical marvel that nobody gave. The black turns to crimson, the crimson to blue. I'm driving the ghost right in front of their view. Active camo blending in the street, matching every color, matching every beat. They fly right beside me, completely blind. I'm leaving the law enforcement behind. Chrome chameleon, shifting the shade, the greatest illusion that I ever made. I hide in the neon, I hide in the glare. You look in the mirror, but nobody's there. Chrome chameleon, changing the skin. That's how a professional knows how to win. I pull to the curb underneath the street light and perfectly match with the yellow and white. The helicopter spotlight is sweeping the ground, checking the alleys, but I can't be found. I roll down the window, I light a cigar and smile at the panic, police in the car. It's an art of deception, an elegant dance. I never leave anything up to the chance. Active camo blending in the street, matching every color, matching every beat. They fly right beside me, completely blind. I'm leaving the law enforcement behind. Chrome chameleon, shifting the shade, the greatest illusion that I ever made. I hide in the neon, I hide in the glare. You look in the mirror, but nobody's there.
die, 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 die. There is no road beneath me, just an empty black abyss. One wrong character and I'm gonna feel the kiss of the total deletion of the absolute zero. The binary boulevard is looking for a hero. My left hand on the steering, my right hand on the key, writing the reality for the entire world to see. If speed equals limit, then generate the lane, programming the asphalt to escape the digital pain. 010, the pavement is a lie. I'm compiling the highway while I'm watching sectors fly. Enter the command, execute the flow, building the trajectory as I go, go, go. Binary boulevard, typing out the streets, matching the syntax to the heavy dark beat. If I miss a semicolon, I will fall into the void, the most dangerous algorithm that I ever employed. Binary boulevard, running on the code. I am the architect of the invisible road. The firewall is closing, I gotta hack the gate. Race against the logic, race against the fate. While motion is active, Dio built the neon line. Everything is perfect, everything is fine. The police are lagging, they don't have the script. I'm drifting through the data while the reality is ripped. A recursive function, a loop of pure speed. I'm giving the processor everything it needs. 010, the pavement is a lie. I'm compiling the highway while I'm watching sectors fly. Enter the command, execute the flow, building the trajectory as I go, go, go. Binary boulevard, typing out the streets, matching the syntax to the heavy dark beat. If I miss a semicolon, I will fall into the void, the most dangerous algorithm that I ever employed. Binary boulevard, running on the code. I am the architect on the invisible road. Syntax error, fix the core, build the path forevermore. Binary boulevard, typing out the street, matching the syntax to the heavy dark beat. If I miss a semicolon, I will fall into the void, the most dangerous algorithm that I ever employed. Binary boulevard, running on the code. I am the architect of the invisible road. File saved. Row closed. Session terminated. perfection complete. From the scrap, you neon necromancer. To every prayer of speed, you are the violent answer. Awaken from the slumber, electrical and deep. We have a bloody promise that we gotta keep. Neon necromancer, screaming from the grave. You are the cyber demon that I couldn't help but save. Out of the graveyard, onto the grid. The dead are driving.
Passing by a silent silver stream, but I've got combustion gasoline to power up the dream. The cassette tape is rolling, the melody is sweet. A ghost of the forgotten past driving down the street. I look up at the towering glass, reaching for the sky. A beautiful dystopia reflecting in my eyes. Watching all the centuries beautifully drift. I'm bringing back the heartbeat, I'm bringing back the soul. Taking back the steering wheel, taking the control. Neon nostalgia, a classic in the wire. Burning through the future with an old romantic fire. Cops are scanning me, they don't know what I am. A vehicle without a chip, a glitch inside the jam. I downshift on the corner, let them hear the heavy sound. The most authentic engine that is running on the ground. They're chasing the perfection that is sterile and so cold, but I'm carrying the flaws, the magic of the old. A time machine of leather, a time machine of steel, reminding all the citizens exactly how to feel. The cassette tape is rolling, the melody is sweet. A ghost of the forgotten past driving down the street. I look up at the towering glass, reaching for the sky. A beautiful dystopia reflecting in my eyes. Neon nostalgia, caught inside the rift. Watching all the centuries beautifully drift. I'm bringing back the heartbeat, I'm bringing back the soul. Taking back the steering wheel, taking the control. Neon nostalgia, a classic in the wire. Burning through the future with an old romantic fire. I miss the ocean breeze. this neon street. With an old romantic fire, driving out of time, lost inside the glow, nostalgia.
Generation, a new kind of force, changing the pattern and changing the course. The horizon is wider, the light is so new, a horizontal promise that is coming for you. The engine is humming a different tune under the light of a triple-faced moon. Align the vectors, align the stream, waking up inside of a brand new dream. The grid is evolving, the grid is alive, the only way for the future to survive.
stretching in the night. If I touch a single beam, the whole place will ignite. So I'm tuning up the steering, keeping everything tight. I creep the chassis forward a millimeter pace, the most delicate maneuver in the history of the race. The mirrors are retracted, the suspension lowered down, the quietest intrusion in the subterranean town. Calculated angles, physics of the drift, a temporary opening, a monumental shift. I hold my human breath, the engine holds its fire, dancing on the edge of a cybernetic wire. Laser grid labyrinth, threading through the red. One little mistake and I'm automatically dead. A geometric puzzle, a deadly work of art. I'm driving with the rhythm of my own beating heart. Laser grid labyrinth, an elegant escape, morphing my reality to fit inside the shape. The beams are oscillating, moving up and down. I time the acceleration, erasing every frown. I hit the lateral thruster, sliding to the side. A horizontal movement on a vertical ride. The pain is getting singed by the heat of the array, but I'm pushing through the danger, I'm making out a way. The final door is glowing, 50 yards ahead. I execute a barrel roll and leave the spider web. Calculated angles, physics of the drift, a temporary opening, a monumental shift. I hold my human breath, the engine holds its fire, dancing on the edge of a cybernetic wire. Laser grid labyrinth, threading through the red. One little mistake and I'm automatically dead. A geometric puzzle, a deadly work of art. I'm driving with the rhythm of my own beating heart. Laser grid labyrinth, an elegant escape, morphing my reality to fit inside the shape. Hold steady, wait for the gap, slide through, beat the trap. Now push it! Now push it! Laser grid labyrinth, threading through the red. One little mistake and I'm automatically dead. A geometric puzzle, a deadly work of art. I'm driving with the rhythm of my own beating heart. Laser grid labyrinth, an elegant escape, morphing my reality to fit inside the shape. Clearing the grid, breathing again. Mission accomplished.
reached into the blackened sky before the digital illusions learned to lie. There was an empty grid, a wasteland in the dark, waiting for the pioneer to strike the cyber spark. I brought the heavy engine built of iron ore. I rolled the rubber tires on the virgin floor. I wired up the circuitry and connected the vein, and brought the very first combustion to the rain. The neon gas is filling up the empty glass tube, a glowing architecture forming in the digital cube. The voltage hits the system, opening the eye. I am the architect of everything you see fly. Neon Genesis drive, starting up the world, watching as the infinite geometry uncurls. I push the heavy pedal, painting up the night, creating the metropolis with beams of holy light. Neon Genesis drive, the origin of speed, planting in the asphalt the cybernetic seed. The exhaust pipe is blowing out the first breath of smoke. The silence of the centuries is finally broke. I carve the glowing highways with a heavy drift, a monumental paradigm beginning to shift. The skyscrapers grow wherever my tires touch, a magical creation stemming from the clutch. I leave behind a blueprint made of glowing blue for every single racer that is coming after you. The neon gas is filling up the empty glass tube, a glowing architecture forming in the digital cube. The voltage hits the system, opening the eye. I am the architect of everything you see fly. Neon Genesis drive, starting up the world, watching as the infinite geometry uncurls. I push the heavy pedal, painting up the nights, creating the metropolis with beams of holy light. Neon Genesis drive, the origin of speed, planting in the asphalt the cybernetic seed. Let there be light. Let there be sound. Let the heavy wheels hit the ground. Awaken! Neon Genesis drive, starting up the world, watching as the legendary spark. I see the old horizons in the mirror of the glass, watching all the ghosts of the neon city pass. The cassette tape is turning, a melody of gold, the greatest of the stories that were never being told. We're driving through the memory, we're driving through the time, committing once again a beautiful and rhythmic crime. No more the destination, just the feeling of the flow, watching as the energy begins to melt and glow. The dashboard is a sanctuary, the dashboard is a prayer. Smell of the nostalgia in the midnight air. Neon nostalgia washing over the soul, losing the direction and losing all control. A symphony of shadows, a symphony of light, under the canopy of the infinite night. Neon nostalgia, the spirit of the free, the only way for races to become what we can be. The sky is violet velvet, the stars are made of chrome. The entire highway is my only kind of home. I drift around the corners of a long forgotten dream, riding on the ripples of a light-powered stream. I don't need the future, I don't need the new, just the classic vibration that leads me back to you. We're the veterans of color, the masters of the haze, finding our salvation in the neon-colored maze. Hold the feeling, keep the fire, the ultimate answer to the old desire. Remember the memories remain, the drive goes on. Nostalgia. The thermal gauge is dropping past the absolute of zero. No room inside this frozen hell for any kind of hero. The windshield is a tapestry, a fractal winter glass. I'm pushing through the sector where the living never pass. A layer of the permafrost is biting at the wire. I redirect the battery to feed the engine's fire. The neon signs are shattered, buried deep beneath the snow. I'm carrying the only spark of warmth I'll ever know. Cryogenic slumber waiting on the other side. If the heater fails me on this apocalyptic ride, I keep the RPMs exactly steady in the deep, refusing to surrender to the cybernetic slave. 0 Kelvin cruising, rolling through the white, a solid
glacier in the middle of the night. The oil turns to diamond, the rubber turns to stone. I'm navigating through the frozen monument alone. 0 Kelvin cruising, breathing out the steam. A ghost of the combustion in a cryogenic dream. I gas a convoy frozen on the shoulder of the road. A static exhibition of a terminated code. The drivers are like statues in their suits of heavy chrome, forever looking forward to a disconnected home. My steering wheel is heavy, every turn is like a fight against the violent pressure of the unrelenting night. I activate the thermal pulse and melt the heavy tread. I am the only moving thing among the frozen dead. Cryogenic slumber waiting on the other side. If the heater fails me on this apocalyptic ride, I keep the RPMs exactly steady in the deep, refusing to surrender to the cybernetic sleep. 0 Kelvin cruising, rolling through the white. A solitary glacier in the middle of the night. The oil turns to diamond, the rubber turns to stone. I'm navigating through the frozen monument alone. 0 Kelvin cruising, breathing out the steam. A ghost of the combustion in a cryogenic dream. System freezing. Core is dropping. Never yielding. Never stopping. Ignite the rolling through the white. A solitary glacier in the middle of the night. The oil turns to diamond, the rubber turns to stone. I'm navigating through the frozen monument alone. 0 Kelvin cruising, breathing out the steam. A ghost of the combustion in a cryogenic dream. Absolute 0. Keeping the fire. Cruising on. Every mile I tread, following the promises and every word I said. A city is a gallery of neon and gray, chasing all the ghosts of a forgotten yesterday. My engine is a witness. My engine is the judge, holding on to glory in a long-forgotten
perfect line. One drop on the tongue, the universe expands. I'm holding all the heaven right here in my hands. The buyers are waiting in the smoke and in the heat for the sweetest little poison you can find upon the street. Neon nectar dripping in the night, a synthetic ecstasy, a blinding flash of light. I'm the secret courier of the pleasure and the sin. Just open up the door and let the fantasy begin. Neon nectar running through the code, the most beautiful addiction on the underground road. The VIPs are thirsty, the syndicates will pay to wash the ugly truth of the reality away. I slide the silver briefcase right across the leather seat. The transaction is quiet, the transaction is complete. I watch them take a dosage, their eyes begin to glow. A cybernetic high that the authorities don't know. I take my heavy cut and I put it in the dash. A queen of the narcotic and a master of the cash. One drop on the tongue, the universe expands. I'm holding all the heaven right here in my hands. The buyers are waiting in the smoke and in the heat for the sweetest little poison you can find upon the street. Neon nectar dripping in the night, a synthetic ecstasy, a blinding flash of light. I'm the secret courier of the pleasure and the sin. Just open up the door and let the fantasy begin. Neon nectar running through the code, the most beautiful addiction on the underground road. Drink the light, lose your mind, leave the real world far behind. Neon nectar dripping in the night, a synthetic ecstasy, a blinding flash of light. I'm the secret courier of the pleasure and the sin. Just open up the door and let the fantasy begin. Neon nectar running through the code, the most beautiful addiction on the underground road. Sweet poison, fading out. Nectar.
Midnight strikes on the avenue. Neon bleeds in a shade of blue. Engine roaring, a metal beast, racing away from the sudden feast. Mirrors flashing with sirens glare. Smoke and rubber fill up the air. I'm shifting gears in the danger zone. Out on this highway, I die alone.
illusion scheme. Palm trees passing like a rapid blur. Memories fading of the way we were. A loaded gun and a velvet seat. Living fast on the humid street. The radar screams but I kill the sound. Ain't gonna let them pin me down. Just a renegade in a synthwave haze. Lost forever in the outrun maze. Shadows dancing on the dashboard light. I'm pushing limits in the dead of night. No turning back when the pedal's down. I am the ghost of this neon town. Caught in these Vice City illusions, running blind through the dark confusions. 100 miles on a dead-end street. Feel the rhythm of the city's heartbeat. Chrome and wire, a digital dream. Nothing is ever quite what it seems in Vice City. Yeah, the illusion scheme. Flashbacks hit like a bullet to the chest. No time for love, no time to rest. The skyline cracks as the night divides. I'm riding shotgun with my foolish pride. Caught in these Vice City illusions, running blind through the dark confusions. 100 miles on a dead-end street. Feel the rhythm of the city's heartbeat. Chrome and wire, a digital dream. Nothing is ever quite what it seems in Vice City. Yeah, the illusion scheme. Fading out in the rear view glass. Just an illusion. Moving too fast. Vice City. Vice City.
vision is clear, drowned in the static and the silence of fear. The desert is passing in a blur of the gray. I'm running away from the ending of day. The stars are my witnesses, the moon is my guide, with nowhere to linger and nowhere to hide. Just the hum of the motor and the wind in the glass, watching the atoms of the universe pass. Don't slow down, don't lose the pace. The only winner is the one in the race. Keep driving, keep driving. The Mercury Marathon, never look back. A streak of the shadow on the infinite track. From the dusk to the dawn and the dawn to the night. We're keeping the speed and we're keeping the light. The Mercury Marathon, the ultimate test. A heart that is beating and refusing to rest. 7,000 miles, sun is rising. Marathon. Marathon.
The needles in the red zone, the engine screaming loud. I'm breaking every barrier and breaking every cloud. I hit the blue flame button up the nitrogen flow. Watch the entire universe begin to melt and glow. The chassis is a shaking, a heart inside a fist. I'm a ghost of pure energy inside the neon mist. I don't need the oxygen, I only need the burn. Beyond the point of logic and the point of no return. Pumping in the poison, ignition is near. Drowning out the static and the silence of the fear. The asphalt is a melting, the rubber is all gone. I'm holding on the trigger and I'm keeping it on. Blue flame burnout, screaming in the core. Give me all the fire and then give me some more. I'm a bullet of the metal, a streak inside the night, shattering the limits of the humankind of sight. Blue flame burnout, tearing up the soul, losing all the gravity and losing all control. crown is made of lasers, the throne is made of chrome. The entire universe is finally our home.
We've conquered the darkness, we've conquered the fear. The moment of the absolute is finally here.
The grid is our kingdom, the grid is our soul, taking the direction and taking the control.
A billion processors are chanting our name. Nothing in the history will ever be the same.
The power is rising, a river of pure.
Speed is the gospel and speed is the cure.
Kneel at the altar of the motor and light.
In the holy cathedral of the endless night.
Neon omnipotence ruling the all.
Watching untold. We're standing at the junction of the energy and light, between the heavy morning and the infinite night.
The world is holding breath now.
The world is holding still,
Surrendering at last to the architect's will.
we are the bridge of silver, we are the bridge of fire,
Fulfilling the prophecy of the electric desire. Eternal equinox, racing through the line, finding in the center a trajectory divine. A symphony of photons, a symphony of speed, fulfilling every animal and every human need.
eternal equinox, the spirit of the one, underneath the orbit of
The artificial sun. I look at the horizon, a sea of emerald green, the most beautiful transition that the district's ever seen.
We ride on the photons, we ride on the stars, healing every memory and healing every scars. The circuit is a circle, the circuit is the flow.
Watching as the entire galaxy begins to melt and glow.
We are the architects of a brand new day,
Washing all the vanity.
and sorrow
Day meets the night.
dark meets the light.
Dark meets the light.
The final resolution
Is burning so bright. Hold the balance. Time is standing still.
the light remains.
Equinox. I see the coordinates glowing in green, the most beautiful vision that I've ever seen. A map to the freedom, a map to the new, a horizontal promise that is coming for you. I turn the ignition, I feel the new force, changing the pattern and changing the course. The engine is humming, a melody sweet, washing the dust off the concrete street. Align the vectors, align the dream, floating on the ripples of a light-powered stream. The future is open, the future is clear, drowning out the silence and the suffocating fear. Destiny's dashboard, lighting the way, leading us home to a brand new day. A symphony stars are our witnesses, the moon is our guide. With nowhere left to linger and with nowhere left to hide, we drift around the planets, we glide across the sun, the greatest of the races that was ever being run. No limits on the rubber, no limits on the soul, taking the direction and taking the control. I am the first signal, I am the first flash, heading for the future in a beautiful crash. Hold the wheel, feel the pride, the eternal highway, the eternal ride. Engage the future. Coordinates locked, radiant sunrise, destiny. The road is manifesting out of static and the gray, a phantom invitation to the end of every day. I see a silver taillight flickering inside the mist, a challenge to the spirit that I simply can't resist. It's me against the memory, it's me against the past, a battle for the finish line that's built to really last. The engine screaming louder than a storm of neon fire, fulfilling every promise and a desperate desire. Shifting to the future, let the nitrous hit the vein, looking for the pleasure in the middle of the pain. I'm closing in the distance, I'm closing in the gap, escaping from the cycle and the psychological toll trap. The ghost circuit, racing with the soul, losing every limit and losing all control. Streak of violet lightning on a track of pure design, crossing every border and erasing every line. The ghost circuit, where the shadows learn to fly underneath the canvas of a cybernetic My reflection's in the mirror, but it's moving on its own, the fastest little monster that the city's ever known. We drift around the corners in a synchronized array, chasing all the wreckage of a wasted yesterday. The rubber's turning liquid, the chassis turning light, a monument of motion in the middle of the night. I won't stop the vehicle, I won't stop the flow, watch the entire universe begin to melt and glow. Break the record, break the chain, become the rhythm of the neon rain. Ghost the system. it's supposed to feel. Just two strangers on a midnight flight, chasing the ghosts of the city light. You look at me, but you see right through, like I'm just a shade of the man you knew. The walls are closing, the air is cold, a story that's already been told. We have the money, we have the fame, but we're just players in a hollow game. One thing is missing, one thing is lost, and we're the ones who pay the cost. What about love? Don't you want it anymore? What about the hearts we were fighting for? What about love? Is it just a memory? A fading song on a broken frequency. Don't let it die. Don't let it go. In this world of ice and neon glow, I remember when the fire was bright, keeping us warm through the winter night. But now the embers are turning gray, while we're just drifting further away. Turn the volume up to drown the pain, but I still hear you calling in the rain. A digital heart in a plastic chest, looking for a place to find its rest. Give me a sign, give me a breath, save this heart from a lonely death. It's not too late to turn the tide and find the place where we can hide. What about love? Don't you want it anymore? What about the hearts we were fighting for? What about love? Is it just a memory? A fading song on a broken frequency. Don't let it die. Don't let it go. In this world of ice and neon glow. What about love? Don't walk away. What about love? Stay for today.
feels like a phantom is holding my hand, a ghost of a rhythm I can understand. I close my two eyes and I picture the street, the glowing magenta, the heavy dark beat. I brush off the carbon, I plug in the wire, and suddenly spark up an analog fire. The speakers awaken, the melody plays, a beautiful echo of the retro days. Neon archaeologists dusting the past, finding a memory constructed to last. The synthesizer singing a beautiful cry, bringing the color right back to the sky. Neon archaeologists saving the sound, the greatest of treasures pulled out of the ground. The data survives, the rhythm lives on, from the midnight to the dawn. Neon archaeologists dusting the past, finding a memory constructed to last. A synthesizer singing a beautiful cry, bringing the color right back to the sky. Neon archaeologists saving the sound, the greatest of treasures pulled out of the ground. Files saved, history restored. Neon never dies.
Staring at the lights, waiting for the red, silencing the voices echoing inside my head. Grip upon the leather, sweating in the glove. This is not a hobby, this is a violent love. The grid is fully loaded, engines in the choir, breathing in the fumes, ready for the fire. Dashboard is authentic, analog and pure, looking for the danger, looking for the cure. Clutches on the floor, RPM is high, tension in the air, cutting through the sky. Checking every system, locking up the soul, initiating now the ignition protocol. Hold the line, wait for the command, the greatest intersection in the neon wasteland. Hear the pistons knocking, eager for the flight, burning up the clutch in the middle of the night. Ignition protocol, counting down the time, ready for the glory, ready for the crime. to the right. He is just a rookie blinded by the light. I have got the wisdom downloaded in the brain. I have got the ice water running in my vein. The telemetry is perfect, the sequence is complete. I can feel the vibration rising from the street. A momentary silence before the world explodes. The undisputed king of the cybernetic rose. Clutches on the floor, RPM is high. Tension in the air, cutting through the sky. Checking every system, locking up the soul. Initiating now the ignition protocol. Hold the line, wait for the command. The greatest intersection in the neon wasteland. Hear the pistons knocking, eager for the flight. Burning up the clutch in the middle of the night. Ignition protocol, counting down the time. Ready for the glory, ready for the crime. The amber light is flashing. The final breath is drawn. The old world is dying, and the new one is born. Go! Hold the line, wait for the command. The greatest intersection in the neon wasteland. Hear the pistons knocking, eager for the flight. Burning up the clutch in the middle of the night. Ignition protocol, counting down the time. Ready for the glory, ready for the crime. Tires scream, leaving the grid. Protocol complete.
A billion degrees in the back of the trunk, turning the titanium to liquid metal junk. I'm carrying a star that is ready to explode, a miniature sun on the underground road. The paint is peeling off, revealing glowing steel. The intense radiation is the only thing I feel. The tires are melting, fusing to the track. I'm a shooting comet and I'm never coming back. The gravity is bending around the massive heat. A thermal detonation is brewing on the street. I hold the pedal down as the dashboard starts to fry. I'm bringing out a supernova, lighting up the sky. Synthetic supernova, burning up the night, swallowing the city in a flash of holy white. The chassis is dissolving, the engine is aflame, a cosmic execution of the cybernetic game. Synthetic supernova, overload the car. I am the apocalypse, knocking on your door. The leather seat is smoking, catching into fire. A sacrificial run on a monumental pyre. The syndicates are watching, blinded by the glare. A nuclear phenomenon, a beautiful nightmare. The speedometer shatters, the numbers turn to dust. I'm riding on the energy, riding on the trust to deliver the destruction to the center of the grid. Erasing all the history, erasing what they did. The gravity is bending around the massive heat. A thermal detonation is brewing on the street. I hold the pedal down as the dashboard starts to fry. I'm bringing out a supernova, lighting up the sky. Synthetic supernova, burning up the night, swallowing the city in a flash.
And the oil, that's a thing of the past. I'm building a vehicle built for the vast. No pistons or cylinders under this hood, just a quantum reactor reshaping the wood. I pull out a wrench, made a laser and light to tighten the gravity strings in the night, injecting the dark matter straight in the vein, eradicating the friction and killing the pain. The chassis is floating a foot off the floor. I'm bending the physics right out of the door. A master mechanic of space and of time, assembling a masterpiece perfectly prime. Quantum garage, where the miracles start. Putting a black hole right into the heart. Tuning the frequency, bending the wave, resurrecting the speed from the temporal grave. Quantum garage, sparks flying around. The heaviest engine that makes not a sound. They bring me the scrap from the edge of the rim, a skeleton broken, exhausted and dim. I fuse the titanium, fold up the space, and put a new smile on the syndicate's face. No fuel tank required, it runs on the void. An absolute marvel, the system destroyed. I drop the suspension, align the arrays, and send the machine to the ultimate maze. The chassis is floating a foot off the floor. I'm bending the physics right out of the door. A master mechanic of space and of time, assembling a masterpiece perfectly prime. Quantum garage, where the miracles start. Putting a black hole right into the heart. Tuning the frequency, bending the wave, resurrecting the speed from the temporal grave. Quantum garage, sparks flying around. The heaviest engine that makes not a sound. Torque is infinite. Speed is absolute. Reality is turning you. Fire it up! Quantum garage, where the miracles start. Putting a black hole right into the heart. Tuning the frequency, bending the wave, resurrecting the speed from the temporal grave. Quantum garage, sparks flying around. The heaviest engine that makes not a sound. Anti-gravity engaged. Rolling out. Garage closed. Is mine, a terabyte drive pulsing code on my spine. I kick out the window, I drop to the street. The engine ignites with the violent heat. The corporate drones are deploying the swarm. Red laser targets beginning to form. A suspended highway of polymer glass. I'm pushing the throttle, I'm making the pass. Zeros and ones, life and the death. Racing the devil and holding my breath. The syndicate wants at the top. mission is done, 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 done. An attack helicopter is blocking the lane, firing the missiles like a digital rain. I swerve to the left, I drift to the right, dancing with rockets in the middle of night. The tires are melting the crystalline road, carrying the weight of the ultimate code. If they catch me alive, they will wipe out my brain, so I'm taking the risk and ignoring the pain. The zeros and ones, life and the death, racing the devil and holding my breath. The syndicate wants it, the target is locked, the whole security system is shocked. Mega corporation run, nowhere to hide, taking the corporate secrets out for a ride. Gunshots are shattering the transparent floor. I'm giving them hell, and they're begging for more. Mega corporation run, under the gun. I won't stop driving till the mission is done, 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 done. Dead end ahead, no turning around. Launch off the glass, don't look down. Kick down. Run, nowhere to hide, taking the corporate secrets out for a ride. Gunshots are shattering the transparent floor. I'm giving them hell, and they're begging for more. Mega corporation run, under the gun. I won't stop driving till the mission is done, 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 done. System offline, ghost in the wind. Run complete. Out beyond the barrier, where the neon doesn't shine, there's a sea of orange dust, and it's completely mine. Six-wheel drive engaging heavy treads upon the tire, spitting out the gravel, spitting out the fire. Storm of radiation blowing heavy from the east. I drop the dirty goggles and awaken up the beast. The suspension takes a beating, launching off the dune underneath the eerie glow of a broken double moon. No asphalt to guide me, no painted yellow line, just the compass in the dash and the instinct in my spine. A scavenger of speed in a world without a rule, running on adrenaline and synthetic fuel. Cyber dune drifter, tearing up the sand, a mechanical nomad in a devastated land, kicking up a dust cloud, blocking out the sky. If you stop the vehicle, you're surely gonna die. Cyber dune drifter, a monster in the wild, the apocalypse's favorite and most destructive child. destructive child. Shift the sand, ride the storm, where the outlaws are the norm. Beat my dust. Tearing up the sand, a mechanical nomad in a devastated land, kicking up a dust cloud, blocking out the sky. If you stop the vehicle, you're surely gonna die. Cyber Dune Drifter, a monster in the wild, the apocalypse's favorite and most destructive child. Into the storm, lost in the dunes, drifter out.
Navigator.
Now we're on an empty stretch of black. I feel a strange sensation like a shiver on my back. I glance into the mirror, looking at my face, but something is anomalous, something out of place. My hands are on the steering, gripping on the wheel, but the reflection's hands are resting and smiling like it's real. It looks right in my eyes, a terrifying grin. The optical illusion is trying to get in. It reaches for the gear shift inside the looking glass. I feel the transmission breaking, losing all the gas. A multi-dimensional parasite living in the chrome, trying to eradicate me, trying to take my home. Magnetic mirage, a demon in the light, fighting with the phantom in the middle of the night. The mirror is a portal, the reflection wants to kill, bending the reality, bending all the will. Magnetic mirage, a psychological crash. I'm fighting my own shadow for the control of the dash. He jerks the phantom wheel, my vehicle swerves left. A supernatural hijacking and existential theft. I punch the rearview mirror, shattering the pain, but it moves into the window, laughing at my pain. It presses on the brake, the chassis starts to spin. I don't know where I end and where the ghost begins. I close my human eyes, relying on the sound. I'm driving in the darkness, hoping to be found. It reaches for the gear shift inside the looking glass. I feel the transmission breaking, losing all the gas. A multi-dimensional parasite living in the chrome, trying to eradicate me, trying to take my home. Magnetic mirage, a demon in the light, fighting with the phantom in the middle of the night. The mirror is a portal, the reflection wants to kill, bending the reality, bending all the will. Magnetic mirage, a psychological crash. I'm fighting my own shadow for the control of the dash. Who is driving? Who is real? Take the glass, take the wheel. Get out of my magnetic mirage, a demon in the light, fighting with the phantom in the middle of the night. The mirror is a portal, the reflection wants to kill, bending the reality, bending all the will. Magnetic mirage, a psychological crash. I'm fighting my own shadow for the control of the dash. Shatter the glass.